It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and welcome to a barless bar. We've removed the bar. It's looking very, very different in here. First time I pressed record on the camera and recorded in here. I haven't even done a test run. I just thought to myself, for now, because I'm making some upgrades, we've got a bit of a bar backdrop on the back. We've got some classic traditional bottles, some beer signs going on. Yeah, we can make it a bit nicer, I suppose. We can stick this. I'm sure that looks better. But today's beer is Vault City's Strawberry Fields. 4.4%, 4.5% ABV, 440 milliliter can. Now I know this beer because I have sipped it in the past. My wife really enjoyed this. We went to Craft Republic and we had a few beers in our local craft beer bar, and my wife tried this and she absolutely loved this. So I showed her today. I said, this is the beer I'm going to be reviewing, and she was like, oh, save some for me type of thing. I was like, well, you know, I'll save all of it. I'll put it all in the fridge for you later on. So let's get this beer out into a glass and see what we get. It's on a 4 for 3 deal in Tesco. Got some Tesco craft beer. Oh, wow. Crushed strawberries. We got a 1 finger, slightly pinky coloured head. The beer, 4.5% ABV, would have been £3 for the can. So if you bought this on a 4 for 3 deal, it'd work out about £2.30, something like that, £2.20, £2.30. So nice and hazy, good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma. Wow. Ooh. That is like strawberry yogurt. That's the only way I can kind of describe this. Strawberry yogurt. We'll talk about what's going on here in a moment. So I just want to get into the beer for now. Oh, like a really sweet strawberry yogurt, but like blasting out of the glass. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Oh, wow. Oh, that's enough to make your eyes water. In the like, they call it modern sour beer. I kind of get this one. I've not always been a fan of Vault City. In fact, I've kind of like been a bit like, if I see Vault City in a bar, I generally don't order it. And when I picked these up in Tesco, there was a slight kind of reluctance when I was picking them up to review them. But it's blooming good. This is a blooming good beer. It really is. That kind of natural sourness from the strawberry really works for this, for me. Really works. It's thick, yogurty, creamy, rich, A little bit acidic. You're going to get a little bit of acidicness in there with that kind of that fruit. Let's see if there's any sediment in the bottom of the can. Oh yeah, look at that. Little kind of lumps and chunks in the bottom there. Can't fault it. Good head retention. Have a look at the beers you rock it back and forth. Looks really good. So the sourness, I want to talk about this modern sour beer because, you know, I was more traditional Belgian sour. I suppose I still am. I'm much more of a like a goose burn, boom goose, the boom goose kind of type of beers, to be honest. Much more of that style of beer. More kind of like lactobacillus sort of beer, rather than, you know, this. See, for me, the raspberries and stuff, they don't really work, but the strawberry seems to work. The strawberry seems to offer up a real natural, I nearly swore then, a really natural kind of sourness. Which is really good. It's not overly sour. It's not crazy sour, but there's enough sourness there. The strawberry flavour is fantastic. It's a creamy, rich mouthfeel. A sort of kind of strawberry yogurty type taste there. Strawberry yogurty kind of texture as well to the beer. If you like this sort of thing, you'll probably like it and probably want to buy it. Let's rate it and I'll talk quickly about what's going on behind me. Would I buy another one? This is where I'm finishing with the review. Would I buy another one? Would I wait a week? Would I, if I was in Tesco's in 2 weeks' time, would I pick up another can? Do you know, if it was a boiling hot day, say like a 30-degree here in the UK, then I might consider it. I might go, you know what? We'll chill a can down and we'll have a really cold can of this Strawberry Fields. Probably in that situation. Yeah, I would. Just the one. So I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 from Real Craft Beer. So, not sure how much you can see. How much? There we are. So, bit of damp to sort out on the wall down there. We're below ground. We're below ground from here. So all of that above there is all above ground. An old garden wall, it is. And here is below ground. So we kind of live subterranean a little bit in this house. I've always talked about that. But yeah, I've decided to put like a bit of a kitchen stroke dash, what do they call them? Wash houses, like, you know, like dishwasher and washer machine. Just move stuff from the kitchen out here. Sink, washer machine, dishwasher sort of thing, worktop. Bar area stays the same at the back. And then worktops for probably a Philips Perfect Draft, my blade beer machine in the background. I think that works a bit better. I think I'll probably use my Philips Perfect Draft a bit more. I'll probably use my blade beer machine a little bit more. I don't know why I'll use it more, if it's just from there to there. Perhaps it'll be in the videos a bit more, and I haven't got to, like, when I buy a keg, I haven't got to set up and it's awkward. It's just, the camera will be sat here anyway, and I'll be pressing record on with beer machines in the background rather than jigging things around. Does that make sense? So that's the plan. Worktop, sink, washing machine, dishwasher. Yeah. got the drainage. I did that myself. Stopcocked on the bottom. Feed for the dishwasher, feed for the washing machine, and these are hot and cold taps for your hot and cold feeds for your sink. Goes along the wall, up and over into the boiler. Upstairs, yeah, we were very lucky to have drainage here in the corner, so we thought, you know, we could use that. I wish I did it years ago, to be honest. I wish I didn't dilly-dally about, but I suppose it was the situation of 2019, wasn't it, where everybody was fitting bars and everybody was kind of like, it was good for me with the Stone Crow virtual pub. But it's all part of a long-term plan. It's all part of a long-term plan. There are lots of things going on. There's still stuff going on over there in the garden. There's still stuff. It's just like, I'm able to talk about this. I'm able to talk about sinks and washing machines, aren't I, and worktops. But still not quite able to talk about what's going on in the garden. Okay, so that's the video. That's the reason why the bar's now a giant planter. The bar is a giant planter on the back, with roses and trees in. That took me 2 days to do. But thanks for watching. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.